Assalamu alaikum, 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Munib Hamid. First, the headlines. Pakistan has lodged protest with India over its unprovoked firing along the line of control in Cherikot sector. Chief Justice has directed former President Pervez Musharraf to appear before the apex by tomorrow. The United Nations has alarmed over a worsening food crisis in African countries of Sahel region. In the opening match of FIFA World Cup 2018, Russia will face Saudi Arabia in Moscow tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Pakistan has strongly condemned the recent Indian unprovoked firing along the line of control in Cherikot sector, which resulted in the martyrdom of one civilian. The Indian acting deputy high commissioner was summoned to the Foreign Office in Islamabad today, and a strong protest was lodged with him on the ceasefire violation. On the occasion, the Indian side was urged to respect the 2003 ceasefire arrangement and investigate this and other incidents of ceasefire violations, instructs the Indian forces to respect the ceasefire in letter and spirit and maintain peace on the LOC and the working boundary. Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal in a statement today said the Indian forces have continuously been targeting civilian populated areas along the line of control and the working boundary. Caretaker Prime Minister Justice retired Nasir al-Mulk has sought report from Interior Ministry on the matter of Zulfi Bukhari. PTI leader Zulfi Bukhari was allowed to travel abroad the other day, despite being on the exit control list. The process of scrutiny of nomination papers filed by candidates for upcoming general elections is continuing. According to the Election Commission of Pakistan, a total of 21,482 nomination papers have been filed across the country for general elections. 6,063 candidates are contesting for 342 seats of the National Assembly, whilst 15,419 nomination papers have been filed for the Provincial Assembly seats. As per the election schedule, the scrutiny process will conclude on Tuesday next. Appeals against rejection or acceptance of nomination papers can be filed by 22nd of this month. The appellate tribunals will decide the appeals by 27th, after which the revised list of candidates will be published on 28th of this month. The Chief Justice of Pakistan, Mr. Justice Mia Saqib Nisar, has ordered the former President, retired General Pervez Musharraf, to appear before the apex court till 2 p.m. tomorrow. The Chief Justice gave the order during the hearing of Pervez Musharraf's nomination papers case at the Supreme Court Lahore Registry today. He further said in his remarks that if Musharraf does not face the court, the scrutiny of his nomination papers for contesting general elections will be halted. The counsel of the former president told the court that his client is very ill and unable to come to the court. Election Commission of Pakistan has dismissed a petition of Milli Muslim League for registration. The commission announced its reserved judgment on the matter in Islamabad today. A high-level conference to review law and order situation and protection of tourists visiting Gilgit-Baltistan was held at Headquarters Force Command, Northern Area. According to ISBR, in the conference, security situation was reviewed and directed law enforcement agencies to adopt effective measures in this regard. The meeting also finalized security arrangements for Eid al-Fitr. The conference was attended by civil administration and heads of law enforcement agencies. The United Nations has alarmed over a worsening food crisis in the Sahel region. In a statement, United Nations Aid Chief Mark Lowcock said nearly 6 million people are struggling for food in Burkina Faso, Chad, Mali, Mauritania, Niger, and Senegal, where 1.6 million children are suffering from severe malnutrition. South Korea says a halt in joint military drills with the United States is necessary to expedite talks on North Korea's denuclearization. Meanwhile, in a statement, Japanese Defense Minister Itsunori Onodera said U.S. South Korean exercises, as well as the U.S. military contingent in South Korea, play an important role in maintaining security in Northeast Asia. In the opening match of FIFA World Cup 2018, Russia will face Saudi Arabia at the Luzhniki Stadium in Moscow tomorrow. The opening ceremony will also be held tomorrow in the same venue. Meanwhile, FIFA members will meet today in Morocco to decide for the host country of 2026 World Cup. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.